It's possible. Tech
Let's
difficulties.
hope we're live.
Yeah, we could be live.
Maybe.
Oh, hang on. Now I bet you've just disappeared. I'm trying to make you come back.
You obviously have a sense of when that might happen.
Yeah, definitely. If I move that slightly over, that might be a good idea. To there, then at least I might get a little inclination if you're...
Is everybody seeing us? You are live. You are live and we can see and hear you both, says Alex.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Oh no, Naknad says, oh, Mark was there for 2 seconds.
No.
Radigal's asking if I'm sobering up.
No, you should.
You're both live. That's afterwards, so it's all good.
Okay. I mean, you definitely should be there.
I should be there. I really should. If only I'd got there.
According to OBS, you are there.
Well, I think people are saying that we are. Somebody's noticed I'm looking formal this evening, and I'm afraid that's a result of
drunkenly formal.
Where I was out having my drinks with past colleagues and current crossword friends. 2 different sessions.
How can someone use Simon videos to fall asleep?
Dressed to impress for the Caterdokupillar.
Riff Clown, very good puzzle yesterday. I don't know if Toolcat's actually in chat, because Toolcat, I did one.
Normally turns up a bit late, actually.
Chameleon, hello. Sandra, hello. Lots of names I recognise.
Yeah, loads of people are familiar to us.
How far along? Puzzle. How far along are we? We are quite well. No, we're not very far at all. We've done about 12 puzzles.
Puzzle 29.
This one could run a while.
I didn't really have a dinner, Memeristor. I had a lunch and then I had quite a lot of drink, which is, maybe adds up to a dinner, but it doesn't actually work out as a dinner.
Bremster, hello. Lorna, hello. Marissa in Minnesota, hello.
Robin Porter from sunny Athens.
Samu
Surely
Piano.
not at this time of day. Or is it Athens, Georgia?
Samu Piano is split peas, I think.
Well, not only.
No, I know, but I think I've done a split pea puzzle of Samu Pianos on the channel. Hello from the Netherlands, Lisanne. Hunter, hello, from Seattle.
Joel, first time catching one of our live streams. Welcome. Welcome.
Robin, good evening from Bavaria, one of my favourite places. Hello from Oregon. Oregon might be one of my favourite places, but I've never been.
It's not the same Robin who was in Athens a moment ago. That would be very
that would be very Star Trekian. Redcar. Kansas.
Two from Australia. One actually called Sydney.
Spelt as in the place, or?
No, spelt differently.
Okay. West Sussex. Peddling pianist, hello. Dinner time for you. That's typically when I normally have my dinner.
You mean you schedule these for dinner time?
Yeah, this actually I have to have early dinner when we stream.
Simon sounds different today.
Oh dear. I might be ill. That might be why. I think I am getting ill.
You always think you're getting ill, though, so that doesn't really count for anything. Even motion sickness will do it.
Radigor, thank you very much. Happy Christmas to you too. Kuraban. Toolcat, hello. GDC. Goodness.
Is Toolcat late because he was watching the video? I don't know.
Oh, that's good. Someone says I sound like usual, so maybe I'm not as ill as I think I might be.
It's sudden recovery. Placebo.
Yes, Jane. It was Jane Tether who paid me one of the great compliments of recent times, Mark.
What did she say?
She said she hadn't seen me for 15 years, but I hadn't aged a day.
Wow. Wow. Her eyesight's gone, I think.
I took it. Sonalita. You often... Yes, fall asleep to Mark's episodes. Yes, that makes much more sense, yes.
You say he never listens to me in my dreams, but what if I listen to you in my dreams?
Yeah, the GCHQ
I'm glad
thing.
you enjoyed the GCHQ puzzle. Yeah, it was great fun. I mean, they are so good, those puzzles. So reliable every year. Brilliant stuff. Yes, Joel, we had a tip to fix the lagginess. Wasn't it to do with what was it you had to disable, Simon? The
killer calculator.
Killer calculation. Yeah.
Which I didn't know was on because I never have it on, but because this is in beta.Sudoku, it didn't know that I didn't like having it on. David, hello. Right, should we attempt
Let's have a look at a puzzle.
So we've just done one, and we now have this one. Can you tell me if it's in the right place, Mark?
I think it is. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, by Korshben. I don't know that name.
Chess thingy.
Right. Here are the rules. Normal Sudoku. Killer cages, cannot repeat. Summed values. Chess views. I'm trying to read the chess views rule. Cells marked BX must see exactly X cells that match their value a chess bishop's move away. Cells marked KNX. Oh, goodness, David, thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Happy holidays to you too.
Oh, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you.
I hope there are a plethora of people enjoying it.
Yeah. Cells marked KNX must see exactly X cells that match their value a chess knight's move away, and KI is king's move away. Well, I mean, what a puzzle to start with today after Gukesh's win. Who watched that earlier? Incredible. I felt so sad for Ding.
He's being put out of his misery a bit.
No, it was going to the tiebreakers, and then he just blundered. Right, okay, now let's do the patented. Let's do that. Now.
So, column 1, that 6 cage is a 5-1.
Oh, that's good, okay.
And the 9 cage is 1-2-6.
So far this is all right. That's got to see a whole welter of things.
Yes, whatever it is, it sees 4 of them a knight's move away.
Hang on,
but it sees 8 different cells by knight's move, doesn't it?
It definitely doesn't see anything in its own box, though, does it? So
that's a very fair point.
Okay. It can only see one of those.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got to be one.
It's got to get 1 in each row.
It's got to be one
available, and 1 in each column that's available, hasn't it?
I think it's 1 in all those. Oh no, that might be wrong. Sorry, I
don't think that's a given yet.
Yeah, but hang on. Those two have to be the same, don't they? On that logic.
Yes, they do.
And then that will be the same, and then that will be the same.
Yeah, so they are ones. Yeah. You're spot on.
So we might as well just lose that colour. That colour was helpful. I've managed to put it in. I've managed to put
it in a weird cell.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Just use your back button if you want to get rid of it.
Oh no, I can't. It's too much. Oh, I could use the arrow keys. There we go. So what are they? They're 2-6.
Sorry, I didn't mean the back button on the browser. I meant on the Sudoku pad.
No, I understood. It's okay. 3, 4. Oh, hang on.
Sorry,
That's
I am going to struggle to understand what your understanding of what I witter about today. That
right,
one
hang
on
on.
the top row.
Those two digits are the same, aren't they? Or am I gone mad? King's move,
yes,
1.
They are.
They must be the same. So that's 2. That's 4.
There's 4.
This is 3, 5.
You know the order.
I know the order. We've got to remember this one has a bishop's thingy attached to it.
Yeah, that does. You can do the whole of column 1 now by Sudoku.
Oh, goodness. Okay. I shall try to do that.
And row 5.
Thank you. Very useful.
And that 9 cage, it must have a 2 and a 6 in it, I think.
So this is a 4 in the corner.
2.
Yeah. I feel we might have got something wrong in this because it's gone surprisingly well.
Also, and we haven't used that bishop's rule yet.
And we haven't used this. I can't even see what that is. We've got to have a 2 or a 6. So that's that, isn't it? That must be the 2.
Yeah, that's the 2. Yeah, so that disambiguates the 2-6 deadly pattern.
And this needs a 3.
3-5 deadly pattern. Yeah. No, you've done it the wrong way round, I think.
Oh, is it 0? Sorry, I wasn't sure what's under this. Is it 0 or 1?
It's definitely a 0.
Okay, so that's 5. That's something. That's
3.
6. That's 3.
6. There we go.
And we click tick, and we're still looking okay. And that means I can... Oh, no, we won't read the rules yet. We'll have a quick glass of wine and a quick look at the chat. Sonalita. Oh, Mark cut in half. Move camera. No, that's just where he's sitting on his chair.
What are you telling me to do? Go right or
yeah,
left?
Go to your right, I think. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. I don't know why you zoom in so much on.
It's not, believe me, it wasn't by choice.
I bet.
Have you put up your Christmas tree yet? Yes.
Certainly.
2 Christmas trees up. Actually, you must be a man of many Christmas trees, Mark.
Of course.
Brian, hello. An old friend of mine in the chat.
Alex, I can tell you I'm definitely not completely sober, I'm afraid. Joel, I think the answer was over 190 or something. Is that the number of parts of the caterpillar?
189, I believe.
Oh, nearly 100. There it is.
Oh, goodness.
One Joel has told
Thank
the
you
other
very
Joel.
much. Is that DCAM 65? It's scrolling. I'm going to lose
Yes,
what it says.
Yes, it is DCAM 65. Thank you very much. Particular shout out to Mark. What a man, DCAM. Not just for the great connections in Times Monthly Club special videos, but his intrepid willingness to call out silly comments complaining about him drinking water. There was one person who has written at least twice that I must edit out any shots of me drinking water.
Oh.
And I do think that's a bit silly, I'm afraid. I can't help it.
What, seriously? In your so you mean in your videos?
Yeah. There's a chap whose name I do remember who calls on me to edit out anything involving me drinking.
I have to not pass comment on that. Hello, Dorlia, how are you? What a brilliant puzzle I did of yours the other day. Friendly, what was it called? Friendly Miracle or something, or Friendly Borders. Right, okay, should we do another one? It's probably necessary, isn't it, that we... Is that in the right place, Mark?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
let's get rid of that highlighting. Put that in. Oh, I better not put in whatever... Oh, it is normal, though, so I can.
Can we read the rules?
Yeah. Normal 6x6. Look and say cages. The number in the top left of the cage is split up into pairs. Each pair should be read as there are X, Y's in the cage. That is... Oh, I can barely read that.
I'll read it out to you. There's 1 5, 6 6s, 3 2s,
Okay,
1 3, 2 1s, and a number of 4s.
Okay, I'll just do the 6.
So the 6 6s seems to be the bigger clue, frankly.
Yeah, let's... Can I do... I must be able to do more than that. I didn't hear what all the others were.
No, not a lot. We'll go through them again at some point. I think, yeah, that's good that you've got a full number in there so that the pencil mark doesn't obscure anything.
What is the question mark forced to be the final digit? I can't. 2s.
No, the question mark is how many 4s there are. It's not telling you how many 4s there are. So there's only 1 5 in this cage, which helps a little in column 2, I think.
Oh, because we've had it.
5 in the cage.
Okay, I see what you're saying there. So we can just fill in the 5s, can we?
Yeah, that's very good. I didn't realise it went that quickly.
Okay.
But that's it for the 5s. Then there is 1 3 in it. Is that helpful, maybe?
1 3.
2 1s. We haven't got.
Well, there must be a 3 here in this column.
So there's no 3 in any other row.
So that's a 3.
In any other column.
That's a 3.
And the 3 in column 4.
3.
Yeah.
So the 3 is now here, isn't? Oh no, hang on. Is that wrong? That might be wrong. That might be wrong. Ignore that.
That is right, because it's only the 3 in column 2 that appears.
Yeah, I wondered whether it could be. Oh yeah, that's true. It can't be there now, so it is there.
Yeah.
So that seems to get all the 6s done. It's quite a clever idea, this.
3 in box 1 if you want.
How many 1s were there?
There are 2 1s.
2 1s, and we've got 1 of them. But there's a 1 in here as well.
There's a 1 in row 4, definitely.
So that's a 1. Oh, goodness.
That's a 1.
Oh, it's a Christmas tree. Oh, it was a Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your corners. Sorry. I think we can do more 1s, can't we?
I think you can just do Sudoku probably at this point.
I never like to hear that. It's like that feels a little bit risky. Is it done?
Yeah, bingo.
Okay, there we go.
That's a nice idea, Lake. There's nothing wrong with that one.
No, that was lovely. Marty. Hello, Marty. How are you? I have to ask Simon. What will you have to ask me?
Rat run from you tomorrow, Marty?
Yeah. That in my mind, that's definitely the puzzle I'm going to be trying tomorrow. I have to
Unless, of course, you fail at it.
Well,
no video.
Yeah, then if it's not.
Can't wait for that.
Well, it's possible if my internet went down or I genuinely am ill tomorrow that
I genuinely ill. If you genuinely go ill, I will do the rat run for you. How about that?
Fighting talk. I'm sure I saw Jay Dyer just now. Jay, how are you? Oh, look, should we do another puzzle?
Might as well.
Okay.
That's what we're here for in some senses.
Okay, so we've got
That's well poised.
Chad, Directional Renban. Normal 6x6. Okay, let's just quickly do that then. A cell containing an arrow is the start of a snake travelling in the indicated direction. The length of the snake is equal to the digit on the arrow's cell. Snakes may be 1 cell long. The snake is a 1 cell wide path of orthogonally connected cells that doesn't branch. Snakes may not overlap themselves or other snakes. Each snake acts as a Renban line, with digits on it forming a set of non-repeating consecutive digits in any order.
Well, there's a lot of snakes trying to be packed into box 5 then.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just read the rules again. It's one that is. So there's no rule about snakes not touching themselves and things. They can absolutely do that.
The age. I don't know that anybody else wants 2 hours of us just chatting without doing puzzles. It's called a podcast, and there are some available.
Right. So we can't. This is at least a 3. So that snake I can start to draw. Is that right? I mean, is that nonsense?
How are you determined by the value of the cell?
The value of the cell, yeah. Unfortunately.
What I'm seeing is that of the 2 cells pointing into row 5, column 2, they can't both be active snakes. So one of them's a 1, at least.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how to mark that.
I'll do that, and we'll try and remember, shall we?
Yeah.
So this can't be a tiny. We know it's not tiny. 6 or 5. I mean, these are all whopping great digits, aren't they?
Yeah, they are at least 3, and 2 of them are 5 and 6.
So can it turn there?
I think it could if it was a 3
4,
and the
5, 6.
The other arrows were 1s.
3 going upwards. 3, 4, 3, 5, 4. Yeah, maybe. Hi, Memeristor. Chatting the cryptic. That one has to grow a little bit. That's a slightly desperate thing to note, but it's true.
I'd take it, yeah.
If both of these were 1s, I mean, if that's not a 1.
Oh, those 2 cells where we've pencil marked the 1s. 2 is their maximum, isn't it?
Which would... Oh, okay. Is that... Yeah, because they can't be overlapping snakes. So these cells are from 1, 2, and 3 then, are they?
Well, I don't know about the row 5, column 2. That's not...
Well, yeah, but it's got to be Renbanic.
Yes. Yeah. Well, in fact, how could it be a 3? Oh, if it was
2, 3, and that would be a 1. That would work, wouldn't it?
Okay. Yes, you're right.
But okay, if one of those is a 2, this has to go that way, and that has to be a 1. So it would have. If one of those is a, if that's a, something's wrong here. This doesn't feel like it works to me.
We've got something wrong already.
No, I don't think we've got something wrong, but something is
fishy.
Very, very fishy about this. Yeah. If that's 4, if that's 2, it goes there. Forces this to go this way, so that forces that to be 1, doesn't it? So one of these has to be. Oh no, that's not true. If that's 2, that's 1, I think. And if that's 1, then I'm not sure. I mean, this could be a 6. It could go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's true.
So there must be a reason this doesn't bend up, I think. If it bends up, that has to be 3, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would have to go 3, 4, 2, wouldn't it?
It would have to go 3, 4, 2. This would have to be double 1.
Yeah. And now you can't fill in row 5, column 3 with
this.
anything.
Has no value at all. Sort of difficult to see that. So it definitely goes there, and this is definitely a 1. Yeah?
Okay.
And that's a 2. That must be 3. This must be 1, and let's draw some snakes in. Those are
That's a good idea.
sort of 1-cell snakes. Oh, this is now... Okay, these are not
At least
3s.
4.
Yeah, we can do... so it now goes there.
But it could continue.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
Okay, so now we can... Now these are all real snakes now, aren't they?
Yeah, but the row 4, column 4 digits interesting. 'Cause that's going to join a Renban with a 4. So it's at least itself... Well, no, it's either a big number...
So it's 5 or 6, isn't it? It can't be 2.
How do you figure that out?
Well, because if it's 2, it would be a 2-4 Renban.
Yeah, it can't be 2 or 1 or 3 or 4 by Sudoku.
So it must do that at least to start with.
And now it can't be a 6 itself.
Yeah, okay. So it feels very difficult. Oh, no, it can't go down. It must go back. Oh, it must...
Are you sure it can't go down?
I am. How could it go down?
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't be a Renban.
Yeah. That's right.
So it must be those.
So it goes those, and it must have a 3 and a 2.
3. Now this is what 1, 4, 6, and we know that's not 1.
So there's at least a 4 now.
Okay, but I suppose it could turn, couldn't it? We don't necessarily know it goes there.
That digit's not a 4 though. So there is a 4 on the green, the dark green snake.
Okay. Okay.
So you can finish off the 3 and the 2 in box 4 by Sudoku. And then you cannot have a 4, I reckon, in row 3, column 6. Because the snake
would turn here. 4, 6, 5,
3. It could just do that.
3.
Sorry, I was seeing that it couldn't go 4, 1, 3, 2. That's not quite enough.
3, 4, 6, 1. Oh, hang on. This is not a 6. So this is 1, 4, 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if this is... So it doesn't go here, this green snake, does it? It must turn here. Oh, that's not true.
There.
No, that's not true. 6, 4, 1, 2, 5, 3. Yeah, it could do a loop like that. Okay, what's this then? If that is a 2, this would be a 3. I suppose these are 2, 3, 5, aren't they?
Yes, Sudoku tells us that.
And they are 4 and 6. So 3, 5, 4 is possible down there.
3, 2, 1 turning right. Tricky to know what to do.
You're not wrong. Have we missed any snakes
that we've just not completed or thought about?
Well, I've not thought about these 2 digits very hard. That's 2. That has to be 1 or 3. That seems okay. But it could be a big digit, couldn't it? There's nothing.
There's nothing to stop it yet. It's going to be tough if you have to consider the interaction of all sort of 3 or 4 remaining snakes.
That is certainly true. And that's just going to be disambiguated by something up here, is it?
Oh, I see. Row 3, column 5.
Row 3, column 5. Okay.
Yeah, if that was a 1...
That would be... Yeah, okay.
That would force a 4 into row 3, column 6. But it would be an impossible snake.
Clever. Yeah, it couldn't get a 2, could it, in time?
It
couldn't get a 2 and a 3.
Couldn't be a 2 or a 3.
Okay, so that's
not a 1.
4. So it's a 6. Oh, goodness. Okay.
now I think your prophecy is going to come right, that it's a snake that turns back on itself to pick up 2, 5, 3. I don't see how with each step that green snake. Oh, I suppose it could go straight up now.
Could do. Okay. Yeah, could do that. I think. It can't take both of those cells. That's certainly true.
I think if it goes to the 1 in row 3, column 4, then it must complete in row 2.
So, okay. And if it doesn't, it goes here. So this is always on the snake.
That's always green, yes, but it may be the third or the fifth cell on the snake. Yeah, that is odd.
Okay, and either this is, if it goes that way, this is 2, which will put pressure on this. And that, actually. That would be really useful to know that this was a 2. That's probably what solves it.
Maybe.
The other option is that this gets a 2 here and a 3 here. Why can't that be a 2-3 pair?
That's interesting, because if you had a 3 in row 1, column 3, what would you put in row 2, column 3? 2 palpably won't work anymore. And therefore you would have at least a 4. I suppose that's all right. Yeah.
I don't know. Who set this puzzle? Chad. Oh, I made it go smaller. I didn't mean to do that. We might have to sort of pencil mark these a bit more heavily to
have any chance of success.
Yeah, which I'm sort of naturally reticent to do, but I'm not sure how else to approach it other than...
Right, here's another thought then. The dark green snake, if it went into the row 3, 1, we said that it would...
1, this, yes.
We said that then it would have to complete by going 2, 5, 3. Now, by Sudoku, that would make the rest of row 2 a 1, 4, 6 set. And that would put 4 and 6 in the 2 arrows. And which one of those could be a 6?
That one might be able to be.
That one is the only one. The other one would be a 4, but the 6 arrow would never be able to pick up a 4 then.
Blimey.
It's a bit complicated, isn't it? I know, but I saw it.
Might as well use it if you've seen it. So
well, I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. You can
so
try and find something better if you want.
So what was the conclusion there? That it doesn't go in there.
Was
it goes like that.
Yes, exactly. That is the.
That's the
completion of the green arrow, of the green.
4, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6. This is
There's
therefore
a 6 there.
6.
Yeah. So the arrow cells remaining are from 2, 4, or 5 now, I think. They can't be 1.
And that can't be 2, can it? So this is a big arrow. This is bending round.
I don't believe that the purple arrow...
4, it can't go round like that. So it's got to go this way.
Yeah.
And the purple arrow, if it's not a 2, has to be a 4.
Well, it can't be a 5 now.
It could, yes, that's true, but can it be 4? Probably not.
I don't think it can be 4 because it would
need a
4, 2,
need a
1,
3.
6.
Yeah. So this is 2. This is 1. 1, 5. This is 2, isn't it? 2, 5, 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can do
4,
the rest by good old Sudoku, your friend.
4, 6, 5. 5, 6, 6, 4. So we better complete that snake along the bottom, which did go along the bottom then.
Is there any other snakes we failed to complete then? No, it looks
No,
good.
I think that's it. That might be right. Let's see.
It's a clever puzzle, actually.
That's
Very
interesting.
good, Chad.
Very interesting. Not easy. Let's have a look at the chat.
There's been some gags being posted in chat. So, Simon Ferre's local theatre furnished itself with dictionaries as floorboards. So the first play was a play on words, or the first performance. And then GDC's wife has accused him of stealing her thesaurus. Not only was he shocked, he was also aghast, appalled, and dismayed. Which is quite funny too. I'm sorry if I missed other jokes.
Hello, Emily. How are you? How do I go about recommending puzzles for the channel? Drop us an email. It's probably the easiest way.
In the links under the grid or amongst the description field. Okay, Carsten, I'll read your limerick. There once were two chaps, Simon and Mark, who puzzled all day till the dark. With a naughty delight, they'd grit through the night, and fill every box was their mark. Thank you.
Right, okay, let's have a look at another one. Oh my goodness, there's a weird one up there that's got like pillars on it.
Caterdokupillars?
Caton pillars or something. Maybe, I don't know.
That's from the title then.
Yeah.
Caterdokupillar.
Okay, so we're going to have to get rid of some green here. Now, who's this puzzle by? Logan Wall. Is that right?
Yes, that is right.
Okay, Logan Wall. Normal 6x6. Entropic.
I'm disappointed with your puzzle title, Logan Wall.
What was it?
It's
puzzle
title.
Maybe there's a reason. Entropic lines. Any 3 adjacent digits along an entropic line are 1 low, 1 medium, 1 high. Oh, bulbless thermometers. Digits must strictly increase starting from one end of the line. Entropic thermoambiguity. Each line can be either a bulbless thermometer or an entropic line. The solver must deduce which. Good grief.
Now that's a shame, because I was just about to tell you where the 6 was in the box, but now I'm not going to.
Okay. Well, this is not a thermometer. That is definitely right.
Yes, that is definitely not a thermometer. So it is a entropic line.
So we might as well shade some bits and pieces on it. Aha! That is a 3 or a 4 then. I think.
The digit that is in row 5, column 3 must be
there.
in row 4, column 6. Yes.
And okay. So this is 1 or 5, isn't it?
Yeah, the other one out.
Yeah.
Is it? How do you deduce that?
Well, I could see it's not by Sudoku.
Okay, by Sudoku.
I used a strange technique
Perfectly
that I
good.
really try not to use, unless absolutely necessary. Okay, so what have we got here? 1, 3, 4, 5. So if this was a 1, it wouldn't be... Oh, it could be middly though, couldn't it? And that would happily be a thermo. That probably is a thermo.
It's because the other one wasn't, that looked like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no other reason than that. Maybe it can't be entropic for some technical reason. Ooh.
It's difficult to see what to look at next.
Well, but just from a setter's perspective, the setters probably started with these two lines, is my guess. That's just.
I love the way you look at these things. Never mind about the logic. What's the aim?
Yeah.
Motive, not opportunity.
DCAM65, did you hear about the hotel that hosted an architecture convention? I can't. The punchline scrolled up too quickly.
They put up a bunch of ceiling fans. Joke stolen from the technology connections. Simon's kryptonite, says Blobs. Solved with Sudoku and given digits. Otherwise known as classic Sudoku, Simon's kryptonite.
Oh, okay, that digit is the same whether this is entropic or thermometer. That must go there.
3, column 6. That's good. I agree with that. But I don't know what it does.
Let's actually just try and label those up or something. So,
if that upper 5-cell line was a thermo, the 6 would have to go on one end or the other.
I mean, if it's a thermo, this has to be this is a 3 or a 4, isn't it?
Yes.
That makes me think it's that. I don't like that. Why do I not like that?
It's your Graham Taylor.
Because I'm what?
Graham Taylor. Do I not like that? If that line is entropic, the digits not on it in row 3 are a 3 and a 4. If it's a thermo.
If it's a thermo, what's that? What's that digit?
Oh, because it's not allowed to be a 1 by Sudoku, you mean?
No, it's not allowed. Exactly, it's not allowed to be a 1 by Sudoku. So, and it can't be a 2, I don't think, because this is impossible. So this would have to be the high end of the thermo.
And would specifically have to be a 6 then.
Yes, and we'd have to go 6, 5.
Yeah. You could then fill in the 2 in that box.
6, 5, 3 or 4, 1 or 2, 2 or 3. 6.
You could be slippery puzzle this. Very hard to get to grips with. Maybe had an inspired idea, but it didn't work. I was wondering about where row 4, column 6 could go in box 6.
Yeah, I noticed
but it
might.
Can go on the end of the line.
Yeah.
Which is infuriating by entropy.
I think what we might have to do then is to consider. Yeah, we might have to just trace through what happens if this is 2, this is 1, isn't it? You get a 1-2 pair here. We may even have to. You may have to colour this more extensively than we have.
Gosh, I mean, you're right, but without knowing which line does what job, that's not an easy thing to do, if I'm honest.
This becomes 6, 5. This becomes 1. This becomes. These are a 3, 4. Are these always a 3, 4 pair?
What? Even if it's.
Even if whichever way round it is, yeah.
They're always a 3-4 pair if that upper line is entropic. If the circumflex line is entropic.
What I'm thinking is, if this is a thermo, we know this is the high end of the line, so it must go 6, 5, I think, which makes this a 1. It makes this a 3 or a 4.
Well, that's great. Then that is always a 3 or a 4. That cell is always a 3 or a 4. Maybe not the one at the end of the row.
But also, isn't this always 3 or 4? Because if this is entropic, don't we think that this was 3 or 4? This cell here.
It is if it's entropic.
Well, if it's thermo, it must be 3 or 4.
It can't be a 5, yeah? Okay, that is always 3 or 4. That is a complicated and fiendishly clever bit of logic in this puzzle.
Yeah, see, look, if we maybe we have to
Are you
colour these
absolutely
three.
sure about? Yes, that was the same.
I think
That's
so. I'm not absolutely sure, but I think.
Are you absolutely sure? I demand an answer.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure about. So these digits are the same.
Oh, I'll tell you something interesting.
So that
the row
digit
3,
is
column 3 line.
this line.
Yeah, that cannot be entropic because the top
It sees,
row 1,
sees
column
both.
1 sees both 3 and 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a weird thermo that either goes 1, 2, 3, 4, or the other way 3, 4. It must go.
No, it doesn't work.
No,
then.
hang on.
That
Nothing works.
No, the reason is because you haven't. Sorry, it's because of my colouring. I was thinking about this before.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
See. Those are the same, but they could be the same as the. Yeah,
Well,
I misread the colouring.
Well, it's really useful, isn't it? Haven't we approved?
Yes, it is. That line, row 1, column 1, cannot be a thermo.
Yes, it cannot be it cannot be a thermo.
Neither thermo will work.
So this is the green digit, isn't it?
That is a 3 or a 4.
Oh.
It's hidden behind a pillar, unfortunately.
But
it's also the same colour as row 3, column 3, if you're colouring correctly now.
Okay, let's see if we can.
Yeah, thank you for explaining the colouring issue to me. That's my drunkenness. Couldn't understand it.
So that digit is now. I am going to use that 1, 2, 5, or 6.
Wow, that's pencil marking from heaven.
Well, no, I'm just trying to make use of what we've done. And right, and we still don't know what this top line is, do we?
That's bizarre, but yeah, I think you're right.
Goodness me. So for this to be a thermo, 6, 5, 1.
Here's a strange conclusion.
2.
Because of the entropy rule applying to the row 1, column 1 line, in box 1, the other 2 cells that aren't on the line have to be from different entropies. Yes,
so one of them is this digit. Is that what you're thinking?
That is sort of what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about this. I think what we're going to have to do is to
change the colouring.
Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe we've got to have so let's make that a digit. So what I'm saying there is that this digit, this is either a 1-2 pair or a 5-6 pair.
Yeah.
So we need to change the colour of this purple one to maybe yellow. So purple and yellow are paired up, and they are either 1-2 or 5-6.
Yeah.
So because we know there must be a purple or a yellow on this line, one of these is yellow.
That's good.
Now, can we
do the same thing somehow for 2s and 6s?
So this is purple and it's purple and grey by Sudoku. Does that affect its quality from a? See if maybe we can rule out. That would have to be a 1. This would have to be a 2. This would have to... Oh, hang on, that doesn't work. Does it? Or does it? Isn't that the same entropy? Or the... Oh, no, it can be if it's the thermo. Sorry, I'm going mad.
I didn't really know what you were saying.
I was trying to prove... I was thinking about whether this is a thermo. I noticed I get 2 similar digits from an entropy perspective. I was like, that can't be right. But then I'm thinking of it as a thermo, so it can be. See if we could colour this. That would be useful.
Based on what? Based on row 3? Based on row 4, I mean.
Wow, this is difficult. So these are... Hang on, where's yellow in this box? Yellow is there, isn't it? So that's red.
Yes, that's fair.
And therefore that is red.
Well, if yellow is a 2 or a 6, you can write that into row 4 as the yellow cell.
Into row 4.
And therefore purple is 1 or 5 now. And now
the thermo doesn't work.
That's not a thermo. Yeah.
Right, okay, so now we can do the order, because we know, what did we say? Red goes with grey.
Yeah.
And that's purple. This is very complicated. That's...
I think so.
And we're never going to disambiguate this, are we? With maybe we can. No, I don't think we
That's purple, and then the bottom of the column's yellow.
Okay. So yeah, no, that doesn't work.
No.
This digit is not 1 or 5. That is 2, 6, or 3, 4. Can we get it to see orange?
Red or orange.
Have we found a thermo yet? Have we not found?
Does that matter? It didn't say there had to be a thermo.
No, it just seems a bit harsh if there isn't one at all. So if that is that's a 6, 5, 4. This would be a 1 or a 2. Oh, but hang on, that's different. So it would be a 1.
It can't be a 2 on a thermo there. Because the thermo would have to go 2, 3, 5, 6, but then
this would be a 6, wouldn't it?
With a 6, yeah.
Could it be a 6?
Can it be a 6 on a thermo?
I thought it could. I thought that would work, but I think this.
I can't see that it doesn't.
If this is 6, we could have 5 here, couldn't we? But we couldn't. Would we need a 3? Because I think this is a 2 in that world.
Oh, I see. So you
this
get
is
a 1
so I think you get a 3 here. Oh, private dummy. The value in row 1 does not.
Well, you may want to help out a little. Don't read it, Simon.
Okay. No, it's a very. I see the amount of the donation is quite cleverly structured there. Okay, so that.
Oh, I see. It's a joke. I'm sorry, private dummy. I didn't read it. That was my problem. But then Simon's comment made me. Good joke. I like it.
That's still. That can't be 2 or 6. That's 1, 5, 3, or 4. If this is entropic, this digit has to be from the same color code as this. So this would be a 1. It would have to be a 1. Oh goodness, Tom, thank you very much. I think
we did. It takes us a while to reply to clues, to emails with cryptic clues in. We do get sent a lot. I'm sorry.
Right. So if this is entropic, that digit is the same entropy as this. So there'd have to be yeah, I think there's always a 3 on this line. Is something we could claim.
That's good. That's very good. I agree with you. But it's quite complicated.
Well, it's ridiculously complicated.
Yeah, that's true though.
This digit might always have to be quite a low digit, like a 1 or a 2. I mean, if this is a... Oh no, if it's entropy, it could be 666, couldn't it? Probably is 666. That would at least make that entropy. A corner digit.
It's confusing.
Oh, it's tricky, this. I mean, is this little line in some way? Are we going to have to... Maybe we have to fully colour it. I mean, this corner...
It's very hard to colour. I've been looking at that.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, this is only one of 2 colours. I suppose we could say that, couldn't we?
Yeah, that's true.
That is either grey or
I think
yellow.
The same's true for row 1, column 5. There's only 2 possible colours there, which are orange and red.
Okay.
In fact, I suppose the other is either green or...
Purple?
Something. Purple, yeah.
Now,
what are your colour pairs? It's okay for it to be entropic still, yes.
It is, somehow it is, yeah. I mean, oh, goodness me. That's evil. One of these is orange. Wow, okay. I don't know.
Noticing.
Oh, I see. Okay, this... What's going on?
That's a yellow-grey pair.
So this is orange-red, isn't it? This.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
That feels like something.
And there's a green-purple pair up there too.
Is there now? Yes, there is. Okay. This would be quite exciting if there's... So we've got a wasp. This is a wasp. And... Oh, goodness. So...
I am noticing that row 5, column 3 can't be a 2 or a 6.
That would be bad. Row 5, column 2, did you say? Or a 5?
No, sorry. I said, what I said was wrong. Row 5, column 5 is what I meant.
This digit?
Yeah.
Okay, you're saying that cannot... Yes, I agree, that can't be
a 2 or a 6.
Yeah, okay,
or
let's...
Or a 1 or a 4, so it is 3 or 5.
So, okay, so didn't we think that if this was a thermo, it had to run downwards like this? So this would have to be 3 if it's a thermo.
Did we think that?
Yeah, I didn't think it worked when we had 2 here, but maybe I've missed...
You're right, because of the 6 clashing with the 6 in the bottom row. You're absolutely right.
So if it's a thermo now, this digit
is a 5.
Is a 5. Which actually it could well be.
Entropic.
Are we
so that digit is now 2, 5 or 6.
This one?
Yeah, because it can't be 1 or 4. Oh,
hang on. You're probably right, but I'm not sure.
No, I'm not right. There's no reason to rule out 3. Sorry.
Okay.
Or if there is, my brain thought of it and I can't capture it.
Okay, I think we are going to have to keep going with our colouring. It did seem to yield a little bit, didn't it? That can't be... Oh, is that only red or grey?
Orange is possible, surely.
Oh, sorry, thank you. And what do these correspond to? This one is one of those, isn't it?
So is the one below it. I mean, they're stripy pairs.
Okay.
This is absolutely doing my head in. I don't even know what I'm thinking about anymore.
Oh, it's pure evil. It must be this line. There's some reason. I think this is going to be a thermo. If it's well, I don't know, but
so rule out the entropy then.
653. This is a 1 in that situation, isn't it? Now, if this is a 1, purple becomes 5. Purple pairs up with yellow, doesn't it? So purple and yellow would be a 1-2 pair. Gosh, I don't know actually. This is... okay, I don't know. Maybe it is this one.
I'm sorry, I wish I had something useful to offer. I'm really not sure how to think about this again.
All right, let's colour this cell in, because this has it can be that one. It can be orange.
I think you've got 4 possibilities.
No, it's definitely seeing 3 different colours.
Okay, purple maybe.
If that... hang on, this can't be yellow. Oh, can it? No, actually it can. Yellow... yeah, no, it can. Sorry, I'm going mad.
No, it definitely can't.
Can it definitely not? Because then yellow's there. If this is yellow, it's a 2 6...
Well, I'm saying because of the line. You can't...
it would have to be 2 6 3.
It couldn't be entropic, could it?
Well, it could, couldn't it?
Still.
2 6 3, I think.
Oh, yeah, it could. Sorry.
That's all right. 2 6 3.
It certainly couldn't be a thermo if that was yellow.
Yeah, that's what I was suddenly wondering about. What's... okay, so this digit here is 1 5 3 or 4.
Row 5, column 5 can never be 5 on a thermo.
I agree.
It could only be 5 by entropy.
And that would make this a 2, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it'd be 2 5, and this would be green. So this would be purple. I still not seeing it. Okay, maybe we have to... I don't know actually. Maybe we have to really think hard about this. Okay, so this is either 2 or 6 if it's entropic.
If it's entropic, yes.
Or it's exactly equal to 1, isn't it? So it's 1, 2 or 6. Because if it's a thermo, we know it's a thermo that goes downwards to this digit, and this will be a 2 if that's a 6. So this is a 1. I think that's right. So it's 1, 2, 6, which means 4 is in one of those squares. Do you agree or not?
I don't disagree.
I mean, I'm not sure it does anything, but I think it's probably
right.
probably true.
Right, but it's complicated.
Oh, it's huge.
Again.
Yeah, it's horrible. So, so now this digit. If that's 3 or 4, its friend is here, isn't it?
Yes.
So that can't be orange.
Yes.
Is that right? Feels right.
That's right.
Feels right. So that's orange.
Yeah.
Now that's
3 or
okay.
4.
So that's now 2 or 6. This is now 3 or 4. There's a 3-4 pair in this column. Good grief. Okay. Has that helped? This is now 1 or 4, I think. That might be wrong. I did that by Sudoku.
How are you getting it?
I did it by Sudoku.
No, that is right. It seems a 2 there in the column and 5 3 in the row. Right.
Unfortunately, it could still be orange, that means. Oh, well, okay. But so it's either purple. It's not... Oh, no. Okay, so it's either purple, because it can't be grey, or...
Row 2, column 5 is now... I can't even say this. I'm not going to. I was going to say not 5, but I haven't got that.
Sorry, you were going to say this one can't be
no,
something.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was going to say I didn't think it could be a 5, but I don't think it's even.
So this can't be orange now, because we know orange is here.
True. That's true.
So this is the same entropy as red.
It's definitely the same entropy as that, because red and grey have the same entropy.
But if it's the same entropy, how could this be a thermo? Because that would be
obviously. So it's not a thermo, it's another entropic line.
It's an entropic line, but we don't know.
You do know, because red...
Do I know that this is...
No,
I'm not sure I do.
Grey.
I think it's red or grey, but at least we know the nature of the line. We know we know this is now one of each. So one of these is 3, but I don't know if it's this one. And the other one must be from the other entropic set, which is the purple-yellow, isn't it? Oh, no. But I don't... That could be the purple.
Yeah, I don't think we know which is which, do we? Don't think so.
Purple, yellow, or green, that is. It can't be orange.
This is incredible.
Yeah, this is very difficult indeed. And hang on. So this is the only opportunity we have for this to be a thermo. And to be a thermo, that would have to be a 2.
That would have to be a 2.
And one of these is a 1. And that would probably finish the puzzle. And if these have to be different entropy... If this was an entropic line, it would be finished, wouldn't it? Because this would be
the 3 or 4 on the
this
bottom
would be yellow, and this would be green.
Yeah.
And I think everything would probably sort itself out. So can we prove somehow? So yellow in this box is either here, which makes that yellow, or here, which makes that yellow. I don't even know what I want. I don't know what I want.
You don't know what you want it to be.
No.
You don't even know.
I'm not sure I do know what I want it to be.
Oh, I feel so lost with that. Row 6, column 6 sees a 2-6 pair now, yellow and red. So it's 1 or 4.
Oh, well, that's helpful. So that means this is a 2 or a... Oh, is that...
Yeah, which I think wasn't as helpful as one hoped. However...
But that means this
one... It's an entropic line, isn't it? Don't we?
Hang on, let me just do my pencil marking for this digit. So this has got to be grey. If that's right, this is also...
Oh, so you've got a 4-colour...
I've got a grey thing.
Board.
And I've now proved that this is red. Now I've proved that that one is yellow, which means that that one is not. Aha! And now, hang on. These are both the same entropic set,
They're
aren't
the
they?
same entropy, so we've found the thermo.
And that's a 2.
The thermo has succeeded.
So that's
Colour
a 6.
your reds as 2s in the puzzle.
Hang on, can I?
You fill in all 2s and 6s.
No, it's wrong.
Ooh, don't put a 1 there.
We've made a mistake.
How did you choose the 1s?
Or maybe I did it wrong. I may.
Back up
let's
from when
go
you were
up.
choosing 1s.
Okay, let's go all the way back.
2s and 6s were good.
2s and 6s were good. You think?
I think the reds are 2s and the yellows are 6s. And then you can finish the 2s and 6s.
Okay, so you think I should... I don't think this is going to work, but you might be right. Yellow... So this would be a 5, wouldn't it? What's this digit? Doesn't it have to be a 1? It doesn't work, because it's going to clash.
It doesn't work, you're right.
So something... We've got the colouring wrong up there.
No.
Now, how did I get that colouring?
You thought you had a green, orange, purple, yellow foursome.
I thought that this was a 2-6 pair because I couldn't see any greys here.
Why did you not think 1-4 in the bottom right could include grey originally?
Is that the mistake I've made? Maybe that's it. Sorry.
You need to rewind a bit on when you made that one grey. Yeah, I didn't get
this
that.
this one here. Yeah, okay, so
it's about here.
Yeah, let's recolor this then. So this can be...
It's not red, grey or yellow, so it's green, purple or orange.
Okay, and this...
Oh, it sees grey above, okay.
Yeah.
But this one...
This one is the same, isn't it? But it could also be grey, is that what we're now saying?
I think we are saying it's 1 or 4, but this, yes, you're exactly right. This one could be grey. It's not red, orange or yellow. It's green, purple or grey. It's not orange.
It's not orange by Sudoku.
Yeah.
Okay, and now this is 2 or 6.
Yes.
We know,
is definite. It's definitely the red 2 or 6. It's got to be red.
Yeah.
Because it's sitting next to yellow.
Okay, so this... Oh, hang on. So this is red. And
So you've got all your reds marked. And that's great.
But in fact, we know this is going to turn out to be grey, don't we?
Well, we just sort of discovered that
by accident. And this, we don't know now what the nature of this is, do we?
Well, we know that if that's the same digit, it's not a thermo.
Ah, true. Okay, so this digit has to be opposite. Has to be new entropy, doesn't it? So this cannot be from the same... So this cannot... What's the same entropic set as... I've lost track of the colouring now. This can't be grey. That's certainly true, isn't it?
How are you basing?
Because those would be the same entropy.
Yeah, okay. True. It's not red and it's not grey.
So if it's not 2-6 and it's not 1-4, it is 3 or 5, and that's...
It is 3 or 5, and that's a pair.
But that's
now
not what... No, this
isn't...
The
other cell, row 5, column 4 is a yellow 2-6.
But isn't that what we got before?
No, it's different.
Is
it's different. You made it grey before.
Ah, good, okay. So now this is yellow.
Yes, and now you've got a 2-6 pair at the start of that.
So this is also... This is a 3 or a 4
no, it's
then?
definitely... I don't know, actually.
Yeah, it can't be a thermo. Oh, no,
yes,
6-2-1. Yes, maybe it could, sorry.
So just do the colouring of yellow and grey.
Okay, and then we'll work out what it is. So this is not 2 or 6. So the only way it's a thermo is if it goes 6-2-1. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the only way it's entropic is if this is a 3 or a 4. So this is never 5 anymore.
5 has been ruled out of there. Hurrah! I wish that helped. Oh, look, there's a 1, 3, 4, 5 quad. Oh, we knew that. If you coloured yellow and grey in box 1, we'd have known that.
Okay, thank you. I might as well do it. So grey is what, 1 or 5, and this is 2 or 6.
2 or 6.
Okay, and now can we use this somehow to improve our colouring down here, because that's all we have to do now.
That's
all we have to do is figure out. So if what do we think the answer is? If
let's see how this resolves. Okay. In row 3, if red and grey were 2 and 1.
If red and grey were 2 and 1, yeah.
Then in box 3, you wouldn't have a thermo. You would have an entropic, because you couldn't put 1 in.
You mean box 2?
Yes, I do. Sorry.
Yeah. I see. I went through that in my. I think that works.
No, did you? And that's all right.
Well, maybe. I mean.
All right. Yeah. Oh, hang on. We've got a 3-5 on the entropic line in the bottom right. You can't have a 6 on it as well.
Yeah, that's easy enough. Well done. So that's 2. Those are 6. Oh, I'm changing everything over here. Oh, I better not do that, because that's gonna.
Yes, you highlighted yellow and it picked up all your past yellow.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'll do it slowly in case it'll then say that the whole puzzle's wrong, won't it? Because
imagine if we've done that elsewhere though and not corrected it.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Right.
So now we can just fill it in, can't we?
Yeah, you can fill in the 5 and the
maybe.
1,
Yeah,
this grey and purple.
I mean, maybe that's wrong, but it feels
No,
like
right.
it'll fill. It feels like it'll just fill in now.
I haven't quite understood how 3 and 4 are going to work yet. Oh, we know we know the colour of row 2, column 5 now, because that can't be a thermo. It's entropy.
We know the colour of where? Sorry, row
2, column 5.
That's green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which means that this. So this is oh, that seems to be 3.
Yes. So orange is 4.
3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 5.
Sudoku finishes. 5.
I think we found the worst way of doing that, to be honest. Maybe. Is it right?
Well,
still, it is right, but goodness me.
That's right, which is a relief because it means we haven't adjusted previous things accidentally.
Goodness, that was who was that by again? Chad, was it? No, Logan Wall. Wow.
Logan Wall. If that wasn't really cruel, then we're really dumb. That's possible.
They're still telling jokes in the chat. They just got bored of watching the Sudoku.
Why do you only get bad chemistry jokes? Because the good ones are gone.
Oh, there were no thermos, says Memeristor. That was beastly. Goodness me.
What a beast. Oh, thank you, Talker. That is a very reassuring thing to say.
I'm not sure there is an easy way through it. Okay, that is good. Both. Why not both? Both what?
Don't know what that means. Sorry, Brimstone.
No thermos is really devious, and it just gets harder. Does that mean the next puzzle's even harder? No,
oh, please.
No. Let's have a look and see. At least we can see who it's by.
This is the Cats and the Pillars. Cat or Pillar by Juggler.
Oh no!
Goodness.
Oh no! And this is even harder, apparently.
It's going to be simple.
Oh dear. Is it normal Sudoku? I don't even know yet. Cat pillars. The sum of the digits on
if you
each
want to
pillar.
Take out all previous colours so we don't accidentally renumber them. No, don't.
The sum of the digits on each pillar is divisible by the digit on the cat standing on top of it. Every cat has a different digit.
Does every cat have a different digit? Count row 6, column 2's strange cat.
I don't know. Hope everyone is just somebody.
Probably does.
Hello, long way. How are you? And somebody else, Mark. Who was that?
Red 23, Freda F. Oh, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. So do we, very much so.
Is it normal? Is it normal 1 to 6 rules? This. Okay. So the.
Yes.
So okay. So this is what, 4 and 5.
Yes.
So if you have.
Well, I mean, sorry, is it obvious to you which cell the cat is in?
Well, there's a cat there.
Okay.
I think that's
it's not where its feet are.
No, I don't. No, I don't think
sorry.
so.
I'm just being a numpty. Well, then in columns 1 and 5, the number must be divisible by 21, mustn't it?
No, because I think it's not including. So the pillar,
Thank you. Okay. Well, there must be limited options.
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, for example, these can't be 2s, can they?
No, I'm pretty sure they can't be 5s.
3 can't be 4. 5 wouldn't work. 6 doesn't work. This is a 1, maybe. Maybe. I'm not certain about that, but that might have to be a 1.
You've ruled out everything else, though.
Well, no, because I think 3 worked when I did that, which might mean that's a 3.
18. Yeah, so that's a 3.
Well, maybe. Let's just double check it. So secret is 21. So 20 is fine. 19 is terrible. 18 works. 17 is prime. 16 doesn't work with 5 and 6. Yeah, I think this is a 3 in the corner. Christmas 3 again. Oh, Christmas 3. Oh, Christmas 3. How? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Do you think that do we know whether that is a cat?
It wouldn't be there if it wasn't a cat. It is a cat, so it's 4 or 5.
Okay, 4 or 5. And all these others are the other digits. 2, 4, 5 and 6. Is that right? Every cat has a different digit. So this is 2 or 6.
Yeah, I agree with us.
So, okay, so if that was a 6... Oh, I see. 3 beneath it. Bobbins.
If it was a 2, it would still need an odd digit.
If that's a 5... Oh, hang on. No, I've labelled this up wrong. That's not...
Yeah, you put it in
I've
the wrong
put it on the wrong... I was just thinking that doesn't look right at all.
That digit under the 4th cat is either a 1 or a 3.
This one here.
Yeah, because it has to be odd. It's just
okay.
not allowed to be anything.
Where's 1 in this box? That'll do. So now this adds up to 10, and that's a 2.
Well, it can't be a 6, yeah.
So this is what...
You can do 1 and 3 in the bottom row, funnily enough, by Sudoku.
Yeah. Oh, this is going better than I thought.
Well, I suspect we've misunderstood the rules.
Yeah, somebody's probably...
There's some chance of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe we've suddenly improved. You can do all the 1s in the grid.
Okay. I might as well then. Probably just have to think about what this digit is now. One of these is a 6. So one of these adds up to 12, or it can't add up to 18. It must add up to 12. So
not that one.
This one could.
It's not the column 3 one that adds up to 12, because you'd need another 6 in it.
Okay, so that's 6.
Yeah.
This is
and that's a 4
oh, I see. And that will. I was thinking the deadly pattern won't work, but it will. Because once we get that one figured out.
Oh, I see. That'll fix the last cat. Yes, of course.
Oh, 5, 2, 4, 6 would work.
You can place a 2 in... Well, sorry, row 2, column 6 is seeing a 4, 5 pair.
Okay, thank you. Oh, that's just a 2 at the top of the column.
And also 6 and 3 in row 2 are done.
Yeah. So this is 4. So we can do this one now.
Yeah. You know the order of those if you want. No, of the of the 2-6 pair, you know the order in column.
I'm not doing the Sudoku.
Well, I think the rest.
There's no need to do Sudoku.
It's lovely to watch you doing the Sudoku.
I did that by maths, definitely not Sudoku. This is a 6, and is that we've done it.
Well, it looks like it works.
That's great. What a great puzzle.
Who thought Michael Lefkowitz would give us a puzzle we could do in 2 minutes? Not me.
Oh, that was better. At least we could do that one. Ta-da! Yeah. Beam. Gosh, that brings back memories. How long ago was that?
It's been over 2 years.
I think and the rare. I think it might be 4. No, it can't be 4 years. No, it can't be 4 years.
You've lost your reason.
3 years. 3 years would be my guess.
Thanks, Decam.
Yeah, you can find some puzzles of ours in the apps, Mike. And on Patreon.
Yeah, swipe right. That's us.
August 2021. Good. So it is over 3 years ago.
That is a 1.
Wow. Five. Loving the snooker. Lorna, I like a bit of snooker. That's always when I thought I'd have made it in life, when I had a full-size snooker table, which I don't have, so I haven't made it in life.
Keep going. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Still, as long as you can hold a 6-foot putt, nothing on a snooker table can trouble you.
Yeah, well, you can never hold a 6-foot putt when you absolutely need to.
Oh, so
actually, there's a man in chat who can hold 6-foot putts.
Every single time?
Quite a lot of the time.
Mike Watts, the answer is chocolate log. Good question, though.
Yeah, well, yes, please do like the stream if you do like it. Well, I'm not sure why you'd be here if you really didn't like it, but...
So like it.
I've missed an entire level of the game. Oh, is that in the witness? Did I? Oh, dear. I got you a hole-in-one for my birthday. Is that when I got a hole-in-one? Okay, let's do another puzzle. Let's okay, so have we got split P. We have got split P.
Samu Piano in chat. And we've got
Caterdokupillar. Is it with circles as well? The sum of the digits along each line connecting 2 circles is equal to a 2-digit number represented by the concatenation of the digits in the circles in either order. For example, if the circles are 1 and 3, then the line connecting them sums to either 13 or 31, and a valid set of digits along the line would be 3, 4, 6. Yeah, okay. So it is normal split P.
So one of the P's on that 3-6 line is a 1.
On that one?
No, not that line.
So
but that's probably true too. I haven't worked that out.
That's a 1. Can probably narrow this down. That's right, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that is right. You're just being smarter than me. Or soberer.
Okay, so what's that digit then? It's
Right.
good. If it
Well, I mean, whatever it is, you
it's
know
not
what the digit
2.
next to it is.
Yeah. If it was 3, this would be a 2. That might work annoyingly.
Yeah.
If it's 5, we get... No, 5 doesn't work. If it's 6...
Then it's a 5. So it's either 3 or 6, which is a pair in the row.
Those two are the same digit.
But look at the other end of that split P line. Surely we're not going to get either 12, 15 or 51 out of the rest of this, are we?
10. Okay, if we minimize that, that's 135 is 9.
I think
10,
18
11,
is the minimum.
20. Oh, I got 21 as the
Fine.
minimum.
I'm happy with that. You're right. It's certainly not a number beginning with a 1.
Yes, so it is 20. Well, that's really important.
I think
because it is 21 and it's absolutely it's minimummed. It's 135. It's 2 here.
Yeah.
This is a 1.
1, 2, 3, 4 there.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. 5 here.
Yeah. Fill in that row. 5 and a 6.
1, 3, 6, 1. 1. 5, let's see. 5, 6.
The top P line is a 5 and a 5, 6 pair.
Here is a 5, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Together with a 5, 6 pair on the rest of the line.
Okay. What have we got here? 3, 4 and a 2.
Yeah.
And this was 12 in the end, which was double 3, 6,
That's
wasn't it?
3, yeah.
Oops.
Blended. Nice to have one where we catch on quickly. That's 3 in the corner.
Not that kind of doctor says my water tastes like water, my favourite flavour.
Night, Sandra Mangano. Thank you for being with us.
Good night, Sandra. Thank you for being such a regular haunter of these streams.
Yes, very much so. I think we're going to reach another northern peak on the caterpillar.
Oh, Demono says he can prove that Simon is solving in Chrome. You're quite right, I am. How can you prove it?
Shape of the tabs, or is there more to it than that?
Don't know. Is there a reason we stopped playing Braid? I think the views weren't brilliant.
Yeah, it's really about what people want to watch.
Yeah, that is, you know.
You guys are moving along well. How many puzzles remain? Well, I think it's about
only
160 odd.
Only 1 or 2. The numbers occasion. Oh yes, I've noticed that. Is that only in Chrome it does that? Digits dancing.
It's a quirk of how Chrome renders the grid. Goodness me.
Oh, good, Skojo. You'd be great at cryptic crosswords.
Very much so.
Current average time. I think that's about 6 puzzles we've done in 1 minute or 2 minutes, and then 1 puzzle we did in about an hour.
It was something. It feels like that, I have to say. Or am I underestimating wildly when I think we've done one in 2 minutes? So like, have they actually taken 5 or 6, and I just don't see time passing? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Oh, there's one puzzle someone hasn't been able to solve. I can well imagine. That's probably the next one. Let's have a look. Blackjack fits. Normal Sudoku. I'm always pleased to see that because I feel like this is giving us a start.
It's a long time since there was a non-normal Sudoku.
Kropki dots. So digits separated by a black dot have a 1:2 ratio. Extra region. Within cells with circles, each digit must appear exactly once. Nothing loop. Draw a 1 cell wide loop that moves orthogonally between the centres of some cells. The loop may touch itself orthogonally and diagonally. Box borders divide the loop into segments. A digit in a circle is on the loop and gives the length of its segment. A digit in a square indicates the number of non-loop cells in the up to 9 surrounding cells, including itself.
Not going to be a 9.
You've got that, have you? Okay. So we've got to draw a loop. Let me go to my loop drawing tool. And the loop goes into all the circles.
Yep. All the corners. Excellent.
And then these are measuring segment size. So each of these in the corners is at least a 4. This is a 4, 5, 6 triple. Is I'm going to claim, and that is a 2. And this is a 1, 3 pair.
Caught onto that. That's brilliant.
And this is 4, 6, and that's 4, 6. That's a 4, 5, 6 triple in that thingy.
Wow.
These are 1, 2, and 3.
You can tell what row 1, column 2 is now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. This is a
And
5.
row 5 of column 3 is quite easy.
Hang on. This is a 4, so this is a 6. 6 must be... Oh, hang on, look, there's 2. Oh, this is a 1.
How do you know that?
Because this is a 5. And you can't add up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it can't. Yes, you couldn't have a separate segment of 3.
Right. So that's
brilliant.
got to loop in like that.
Yeah.
That's got to do that. That's got to go there. This is a 6. So we must do that, mustn't we? We can't close the loop. Okay. Right, so what have we got now? We've got 2, 4, 5. We've got 3. Oh, we've got 3.
The for loop in the bottom right, you know exactly how it gets out of the box. No, you don't. You know one end of it goes straight out of the box.
I'm just filling in digits here. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm relying on you to tell me when I mess up the Sudoku, which could be at any moment.
Well, I haven't been looking at the Sudoku for once. I've been looking at everything else.
Okay, so now this is a 2. Right, so that one doesn't go that way. That's a corner then.
Yes, you know which 2 cells that reaches.
No.
I think there's an interesting point about the 3 circle. There must be 2 separate lines in its box.
Yeah, this can't go down, can it?
Correct. That's got to...
Yeah, because that's going to isolate.
Turn, yeah.
So that turns there. And now this must be part of a 3, so that...
Yes, it must
be
connect to that. Otherwise it would cut it off.
Now... Okay, so it's going to be some... Is it the black dot now?
Well, you've got this square still to come, which is counting the number of loop cells. Of non-loop cells, sorry.
Number of non-loop cells in all of those cells. Do we know that... Does that join up here? If that
doesn't have to, I think, yeah. The row 5, column 6 line must go north.
The row... Sorry, say that again. This one.
The row 5, column 6 line must go north because the 4 will be completed elsewhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so what's this digit then? 1. Can't be 2.
1, 4, 3, or 6. No, 1, 4, or 6.
1, 4,
and you can't now have a 6 in row 6, row 5, column 5.
So this is 6. Oh, sorry, is that what you were saying?
No. I'm saying row 5, column 5 is not 6.
This one is not 6. Sorry, I thought
so you can place 6 now in box 6.
Yes, that's what I thought you were doing, because I thought you were trying to do Sudoku
Well, I'm
on
doing
sixes.
it now. I hadn't advanced as far as doing Sudoku on the deduction. The 1, 3 at the top are done. The 1, 5 at the bottom are done. That's 2 or 4. You've got loads of vertical pairs. You can do column 1, and then you can do something else. So, and now I've just got to think about the lines one more time.
Okay, so
yes, I'm watching Demono's pixel reorientation every so often. It's interesting.
So if that was
right, that is 4 or 5. 2, so 3, only 4. One more loop. Look, the loop.
The loop has to extend from here. It has to go somewhere.
Has to go right,
so that has to be 4.
To leave that as a 4. Yeah.
2, 4, 2, 5, 5,
and
4,
the loop
and all
from that. The loop must go right and down, and then connect up without touching that.
Is that right?
Perfect. That's it.
Yeah. Nice. That was a very good puzzle for a long rule set.
That's a really interesting puzzle. It was a long rule set, but then it was really, without being initially incredibly difficult, it was really interesting. I like that.
Yeah, that was very, very interesting. I think Simon actually solved a version of it on CTC a few months ago. Blackjack Fitz was going to have the loop have a constraint.
Emily's talking about UNC football. Did I really hear that Bill Belichick was going back to UNC? Is that right? I was very surprised when I heard that today.
I've got 2 bottles of wine open today, guys. That's a bit decadent, isn't it?
Easy talk.
Yeah.
Are you mixing them?
No, not together. But I have now switched back to white wine. I haven't drunk all of the 2 bottles. I had a bit left in both bottles.
You just swilled it together.
I didn't. I'm dreadful at parties. I really am.
Such false modesty. You know you hold the room spellbound with the anecdotes.
Oh, that's is Brian still in chat? Brian, is that how you remember me? No, not magnum size. Your husband once drunk 6 bottles of wine at a wedding and passed out. That is a lot of bottles.
Well, it's a relief he passed out, because otherwise he'd be superhuman, really.
Right, let's do another one. This one's got algebra in it by the looks of it. 2A. What's that mean? Oh. We've got a very colourful one down here. Why won't it tell? Oh, it's because I'm not on. I was wondering why it wouldn't tell me the rules. Hangry by by Nebuzaradan.
Go on. Easy for you to say.
Nebuzaradan. Oh no. Select exactly 6 digits from 1 to 9.
Don't love this. I'm picking 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, and place them exactly once. Okay. So then do Sudoku. X sums. Digits outside the grid indicate the sum of the first X digits, where X is the digit in the closest cell. A represents the same number, with 2A being double that number. For the 4 digits given to the next grid.
This is just saying you cannot assume that the next grid will use 1, 2, digits from 1 to 6.
Okay. All right, let's... So we just don't know what these are, so I can't do my normal...
Do not, you cannot put 1 6 in them.
Right. Okay. But you... Okay, so you can't put 1 in those cells.
No. Are you sure in the bottom one?
I believe I am, because that would make this 2.
1. Oh, I see.
You can't have 2 as an X sums clue. That's all I was thinking.
I'm quite interested in the idea of whether row 1, column 5 could be more than 6, because it could run on into the next puzzle.
Oh my goodness, is that really a truth?
I don't know. I don't know that the rules cover this. It probably can't. It would be a bit cheeky. He'd have, I mean, Nebuzaradan would have to give extra digits to the next puzzle. I think you can probably assume it doesn't.
That's a terrifying thought. Okay, well, if that's true, you can at least do that. I mean, it's a ludicrous pencil mark, but
it's brilliant.
Well,
it's maximal.
This can't be 6, because that's going to make it very difficult to do 2A. This can't be 4. There you go. That's a 2. That must be right. Yeah? If that's 4, whatever this adds up to, we can only add 8 to it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I could never construct a 2A.
Well, yes. Okay, that is right. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so... But this could be like a massive digit, couldn't it? It could be 9. So that... Yeah, but that's got to be 3 then. If that... It can't be bigger than 9. No, it can't be bigger than 9. So it's 11 maximum, so that can't be... It can't be 4.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, you can't write 1 5 6.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I was seeing whether you were still awake. And,
well, I am, slightly.
So... You can't really do... So this is adding 3 things up.
Yeah, so those next 2 cells add up to the same as row 5, column 1. And that's a 2-3 pair, what you've just highlighted there, actually.
Oh, thank you.
So... No.
So if... Ah... Okay, here's an interesting question.
Go on.
This might be wrong. I'm just thinking about it. I think this might be wrong. What I was thinking about was that cell. I'm wondering if that has to be a 5.
For what reason, sir?
Well, if it wasn't, it would be the same as this digit, wouldn't it? And that's impossible, I'm going to claim. I think I'm right.
If it was a 5...
No, I'm saying if it wasn't 5 here, then from a Sudoku perspective, it's there, isn't it?
If it's not 5, yes, okay.
And then it's there.
Yes, and if it's impossible by the virtue of 2 A's. Yeah, okay.
So I think that is 5. And so this... So if that is a 1, this is 9, and that's 7.
Yes, so there's a difference of 6 between those 2 cells. They must be 7 and 1. Because they can't be 8 and 2 or 9 3.
Yeah, nice. So that's 1. That's 7.
And that's the... I think you did all this. Just sitting here. I can place 7 in box 3 there.
7, 4, 6.
There's no 6s in the puzzle.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Still awake. Thank you for the test, though. A is 9, by the way. So 2A is 18.
18, and that's 4. So these add up to. This is a 1-3 pair.
I think it has to go 4, 5, 2, 7.
2, 3, 7.
Yes.
And now that's 5, which is rather pretty.
How have you determined that?
If it was 4, this would be a 1-3 pair, wouldn't it?
Oh, lovely. Have you what's the secret in this puzzle?
22, I thought.
Very good.
Is that wrong?
Excellent. No, I'm just making you show your workings.
Okay, so that means this is a 4, I think, and that's very helpful. And that's 7, and that's 1. I'm getting tired now. I can feel it. 2, 3, 5. Ah!
This doesn't normally afflict you.
2, 4, 5. That seems to be a 2.
Naked 2.
Yeah. No.
Still trying to put the 6 in the puzzle. Love a 6.
I feel like this is probably finished now.
I think there's chances. But it'll be interesting because I can tell you why. Because for the digits you transfer to the next puzzle, you make a change.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I was thinking, what have I done wrong? It could still be wrong.
It could be, but I think we'll find it's not.
Okay, for the 4 digits given to the next grid, which are these, treat any digits higher than 6.
It's saying call the 7 a 6 and you're golden.
Okay.
And now press the tick. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. For the answer check, this grid should contain only digits in the range 1 to 6 as explained above.
So all of those have to be...
And the other one, yeah.
Oh,
Bingo.
Goodness me, that's vicious.
Well, I mean, to be fair to the constructor, they have to do something that makes the check work and looks logical.
Oh, someone's put one of my all-time favourites. Is that puzzle? That was nice.
It is clever, isn't it?
One more, please.
No, I think they're saying Sting is one of their all-time favourites.
Singers or...
Yes. And Fields of Gold was the track mentioned.
Yes. Very, very good. I saw Sting and Paul Simon once at the O2, and I paid an arm and a leg to be right at the front. And it was worth every single penny. How many more are there? Oh, about 100. No, more. 150 probably.
145.
The next one is easy. I think that might not be true.
I wonder how we did against Alex's normal prediction of 12.
Oh, we probably haven't got to 12 yet, have we? Have we got to 12?
I doubt it. It feels like about
9, yeah, I agree.
Should we have a go at the next one?
Yeah. Right, so let's go over here.
Hurrah,
colourful one.
Sudoku rules apply.
Oh, narrator. Okay. Oh, chameleon. Thank you very much. Doku, Caterpillar Doku. Willing to try one?
Not immediately, chameleon. Thank you.
There was a thing on Twitter earlier, just looking at Bremster's comment there, which was sort of, what was the funniest moment from a sitcom? Or no, what was the funniest moment on television ever? And there were quite a few suggestions for when, in Only Fools and Horses, Del Boy falls through the bar, which is probably the winner, really.
This is presumably a British Reddit thread or something.
No, general Reddit thread, because a lot of them were actually suggesting American, and the one that I did rewatch that just cracked me up was from The American Office, when Dwight does the fire drill. Have you seen that? You must have seen it, Mark.
Yeah, he locks the office and sets the bin off. I have seen that.
And Angela throws her cat through the ceiling. Anyway, I digress.
Your sense of humour continues to be slightly different to mine.
Okay.
I mean, that is a funny scene. I'm not.
Hang on, I haven't read the rules of this yet. Counting lines. A digit on a line indicates how many cells on that line contain that digit. Right. 5, 6. Well, that is a 1, 2, 3
That's
triple.
got to be a 1, 2, 3 triple because there are at least 3 different digits on the line. So now we've got a 4, 5, 6 triple in column 3, and 2 of those digits are on the red line. So it must have.
So it's 1. Oh, we don't know how long it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Interesting. We're still left with a bit of a puzzle as to which digits are going to be on it.
Well, although it hasn't got 6 on it, has it?
Oh, do you know that already?
Well, there's no red.
Oh, because there's a 6 that has failed to get on it already in the puzzle. Yeah, very good.
So now it has
5 and 4 are the 2 digits that do appear on it, and either a 3. No, it can't be 3 3s now.
No, it can't be 3 3s. So it's 1, 2, 4,
so
5.
5, 4, 2, and 1 appear on this line only.
So this is 3. So that's done. 3, 6. 1, 2.
3, 6. Not necessarily. So.
The 1 on the line is here. So everything else on the line is from 2, 4, 5.
Yes, I know what goes into row 2, column 6. Definitely a 5.
There's definitely a 2 on the line here is all I was thinking. What were you saying? Row 2, column...
Row 2, column 5 sees a 4, 2 in the row and a 1, 2 pair in the column.
So this is...
Oh, sorry, row 2, column 6 is the one I'm talking about. Getting excited because it's a 5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay.
So you're saying there's a 2 on that line,
and then I said there was a 2 there, which is why I got
2 there. Yeah, which isn't in row 3, column 3. I can tell. So you can place 6 in column 3. You've done it. You've done it before I even said it. 6 in column 4. Column 4.
Column 4. Yes, thank you. This is a 1, I think.
Oh, how did you...
I did Sudoku. I might have been wrong.
Okay, yeah, it's good. You're right. You're right. Good.
This must be this field. Is this not done? No, maybe it's not.
You can do the 1 in column 4.
There had to be a 2 on the line, didn't there? So that must be correct. Yeah. That's a 1. This is a something.
3. And then
we might have to count
the 1 and 2 in row 5. No, it's Sudoku.
Is it Sudoku?
2 and 1 in row 5.
Okay.
Then the 1 in row 6.
This
now you might have to count. I'll admit you need more. Oh no, you need exactly the same number. There's no counting. Just Sudoku. Excellent.
That's a nice puzzle.
Hooray!
Is it right though? Yeah. Okay.
Nice one, Nerator. Thank you.
That was
got us to midnight +1.
So how many puzzles did we do? Do you remember?
I don't remember the numbers, but we're on 45 now.
We've just finished 45. I'm not sure what number. I suppose we could look, couldn't we? Let's look. How do we make it go smaller?
Alex will tell us in a second if it's still there.
And we did that one last time, I think.
Yes, we started.
So we started with that
31,
one, 37.
which is 37. So we did 9 today.
Terrible. And how many were we meant to do? 15 or something?
Well, Alex always guesses 12. I don't know if that's a meant to.
Oh, well, I agree with Faulty Towers. Not many people were suggesting Faulty Towers. I mean, if you were going to suggest the funniest moment from all of the Faulty Towers episodes...
Faulty Towers would have many possible ones, and I would say herds of wildebeest sweeping across the plain.
Is this a piece of your brain? And when he speaks to the deaf lady... Yeah.
Yes, good work on the jokes, chat. Very interesting.
41 minutes one of them took us, Mark.
Oh, no. And another one...
No, those times are wrong. There's no way that
puzzle... No.
Puzzle
38, 4 minutes. I think you're misreading them. One...
Yeah, but there was one a couple ago that we blitzed. I think that must include chat time.
That probably does.
Yeah, that definitely includes... Have you seen John Cleese's speech when receiving an award? Which award?
It's the whole universe.
The next 3 are super easy, says Jonathan. That's definitely not going to be true then, is it?
I've marked to do the next Wordle. I very rarely do the Wordle at this time because I'm not at my best.
Yes, that was very long.
The one we used the colours was definitely the one that took the longest time. Wow, that took a long time.
I like a comedy show called Friday Night Dinner. Has anyone watched that?
Is that the David Mitchell one? Or
no, it's got the guy from Simon from The Inbetweeners is in it.
Who is? Well, isn't he called Simon Bird?
Yeah.
Got that wrong. Yeah.
I do think that's very amusing. Yes, Minister, that was very funny.
Right.
If you haven't seen his speech, I mean, actually, A Fish Called Wanda is one of the great movies. Massively underrated comedy. Is Ken coming to kill me? Probably not allowed to joke about that now, are you?
No, you're not. Stop it. Stop it. You fiend. Mocking. Inflicted.
Oh. Right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for watching.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I agree with you,
been good
Bremster. Fun. I'm now cancelled. Oh dear. Well, don't joke. Oh, Friday night dinner is definitely worth checking out, Lynn. Especially there's the graveyard episode. I don't remember what it's called, but that is a very unusual scene in that one. Good night, Owl. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, might be a crossword video tomorrow, maybe. And
the teaser, the Jeopardy.
Well, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. See you soon.
Bye everyone.
Bye.